everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking care of our level 30 Conjurer quest. Let's get started right away. Isumi-yan, how is it going? Have we learned anything about the corruption that's been spreading through the 12's Wood? And what have we determined is going on with Sylphie? Hold on. So I believe Sylphie has at this point officially joined the Conjurer's Guild and is working with us. Just want to double check exactly what was going on. So yeah, we learned about her mother. We learned that her mother was fearful that Conjurer was actually harming the elementals, so she refused to do it properly, which ended up killing her and draining her life force. Sylphie now is aware of her mother's mistakes and has joined us, I believe is where we are at. So we're just looking for the source of the corruption. So Isumi-yan, any luck on that? Brother Isumi-yan would have you investigate the creeping corruption which threatens the 12's Wood. Satora, your presence here is most welcome. I have another task to which your maturing skills are well suited. Attend me closely. Expansive wounds that ooze corruption have formed throughout the forest. After examining the traces of the sizable disturbance you previously cleansed, I can only conclude that this phenomenon is the work of a malign agent. It must be found swiftly lest the corruption spread, and I would have you assist in the investigate. Guildmaster, you must let me help. Sylphie? Sylphie? Since I got back from the South Shroud, I spent all my time studying the forces of nature. I even sat through one of Hero Nolanel's lectures. I'm proud of you, Sylphie. You've grown a lot. The 12's Wood is crying out in pain. My skills are still a bit lacking in some areas, but I want to do what I can for the forest. Lacking? Sylphie, you have yet to master a single offensive spell. Without the means to defend yourself, it would be far too dangerous to send you off into the forest alone. So I am to stay here then? Not necessarily. Satora, with your consent, I would have Sylphie accompany you once more. Sure, I'd be glad to do that. Sylphie, you're really good at healing spells, right? Be careful that you're not unintentionally draining your own life force, but it wouldn't be bad to have backup. I do not propose this arrangement solely with her safety in mind. Given the nature of the investigation, it is likely that Sylphie's innate talent for hearing will prove as useful to you as your conjuring will to her. There is much you might accomplish together. Sounds good. Sylphie, you are not to approach any sources of corruption without Satora at your side. Do I make myself clear? Sounds fair to me. And should you chance to encounter the origin of these disturbances, do not initiate a confrontation. Too often you allow your curiosity to overwhelm your good sense. Now go and may the elementals watch over you. Yes, Guildmaster. Something tells me we should start at Quarry Mill in the South Shroud. Meet me there as soon as you can, Satora, and hurry, the corruption is spreading. Alright, let's get going. And yeah, makes sense, we don't want to confront the source of the corruption directly because whatever it is, it seems pretty powerful from how bad the corruption has been getting. So it'd be good to figure out what it is, then report back and get the rest of the guild's help in disposing of it. Alright, off to the South Shroud. Alright, made it over to Quarry Mill in the South Shroud. Now where has Sylphie run off to? Right, that makes sense, off to where the previous corruption that we dispelled was at. So that'll be over here by the dead tree ant. Where are you, Sylphie? There you are, hello! How's it going? There's the tainted soil, Satora. Please do what you can. Of course. Let's get rid of this. Be gone, tainted earth sprite. Leave the forest and pester it no more. And then we're gonna figure out who made you, or what made you, or how made you. Seriously, we know so little about this other than it's most concentrated seemingly here in the South Shroud? That was brilliant, Satora, but it was only the start. The forest still groans in pain. I can hear it. I think it's coming from the north. No, the northeast. Let's go and have a look. Alright, northeast. Sounds good. Oh dear. Oh, right off the cliff. Okay, thankfully that's not a bad cliff. Where are you, Sylphie? Up here, up the hill. There you are. More corrupted soil. Over to you. Yep, let's do this. Oh god, hi! Okay, first we've got a bit of an issue with, some red bellies. Hi there. Please go away. Ow. Please don't. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna need to cure myself real quick, because they just had to go and stun me, didn't they? Alright, here we go. And I did take a look at what foods are available, and unfortunately we are running actually pretty low on spellcaster food. We have 3 spellcaster food left, 3 apple juice. And I think I'm gonna actually save those. I'm not gonna use them quite yet. We're doing fine without the food anyway, and we're not doing hunting log in this episode, so I'm gonna save that. Alright, another tainted earth sprite. And down it goes. Nice. Alright, where to next, Sylphie? You're doing really well, Satora, but I think there's another one, and, well, it calls to me even more fervently than the last. It's to the east, I think. Yes, to the east. Alright, off we go. Dispelling these corruption sources left and right. I guess before we get started on the next one, I have been trying to work, potions and such into my hotbars? That seems like a good idea to do also for Conjurer. Real quick before we do, I want to double check. Mind is the primary stat for healer. Got it. Okay, so we're going to want to look for any mind. Potions would be good. I'm not going to worry about potions because we do have... we are a healer, so we don't really need to worry about having healing potions on us. We can just do that ourselves. But I would like to have ethers and potions of mind on. Ethers because MP valuable, and potions of mind because that's our primary stat. Alright, Sylphie, what do we got here? Right there, Satora, this corruption is everywhere. No kidding. Let's hope we're getting closer to the source so we can figure out what it is, then get back to the guild and let them know. And down goes the Tainted Earth Sprite. Where to next, Sylphie? Nice work. The earth here feels healed, and yet there's another disturbance, and it's big. Really big. It's hard to describe, but it feels sort of wronger, I think. I think it might be what's causing all of this. I know Brother Izumi said we weren't to confront it, but we can't just let it corrupt the rest of the forest. And however powerful it is, it can't be any more powerful than you. You're amazing. What I mean to say is, I'm willing to take a risk of scolding if you are. It's not far from here, somewhere to the southeast, I think. Shall we at least have a closer look? I'm willing to risk a scolding. Also, we do want to at least know what it is, so we can report back to Brother Izumi with actual information. It wouldn't be good to just let it move away and then we have no idea where it's gone. Then we'd have to track it down all over again, right, Sylphie? Yep, that's definitely what's happening here. I don't think you need to be able to hear the voices of the forest to notice that, do you, Satora? The corruption is definitely coming from somewhere around here. That's odd. As soon as we arrived, the sense of wrongness I had suddenly felt less... well, it just felt less. Did it see us and leave? Is it a thing that can respond to us? It's almost as if it's holding its breath, or hiding. Do you see that? Just in that one spot there, the air seems wrong. Ah! It's not gonna let us go that easy now that we've seen it. Hello there, Akamon. We've got a void scent. Alright, well, you are a major problem for the forest, so we're gonna need to get rid of you as soon as possible. And yes, as she is mentioning right now, we have gaze mechanics to worry about, as many void scent do. As long as we are not looking at it when its gaze goes off, we should be fine. And we've got a tainted earth sprite to worry about as well. Okay. If we can kill that, then it should weaken it significantly. Okay. Please, Sylphie, I need a bit of healing. I'm doing my best, but I can't do it alone. We may have made a mistake here. We should have probably gone back for Isumi. Okay. Let's get arrow on all of them. Arrow on you as well. Oh good, you have regeneration too. And dodge this gaze. Good, good, good. Down you go, Imp, and then on to Akamon. Oh, you healed yourself a lot. Sylphie, watch out. Oh god, we got another tainted earth sprite. That's where the issue's coming from. They just keep popping up. Sylphie, we might be in over our heads. We might be in over our heads here. We should probably retreat. If we can find an opening, we gotta go. Unless it does seem to be getting weaker. Can we maybe push through? It's not spawned another tainted earth sprite yet. I think we've got this. Sylphie! Isn't it amazing, Satora? Did the breeze always feel this good? Was the ground always this warm? I'm so glad I finally understand. I just wish I could tell my mother how incredible nature feels. Oh, you're injured. Here. Don't worry, healing doesn't drain me anymore. Not since I learned how to borrow from nature. And I have you to thank for that, Satora. Let's return to the guild. We have to explain everything to Brother Isumi. And don't think I didn't see you casting spells of your own near the end there, Sylphie. You did a great job. I'm so proud of you. Learning to borrow and give back. Let's get back to the Conjurer's Guild. Brother Isumi's gonna be pissed, but also probably delighted, for many reasons. Brother Isumi, we are back and we have fantastic news. Please do not kick me out of the guild. Welcome back, Satora, Sylphie. Our mission was a success, Guildmaster. Quite. I take it the two of you conspired to defy my orders? Well, the forest was suffering. We couldn't just walk away. It's not Satora's fault, it's mine. It was all my idea. I take full responsibility. Sylphie, no. He put me in charge. It was on me. Calm yourself, child. You did nothing I did not foresee. I am of no mind to lecture you. Indeed, Gridania is indebted to you for your heroic deeds. The corruption born of Akamon had taken root in the calamity-weakened soil. There was no telling how much further it might have spread if you had not defeated the creature. And if I am not mistaken, Sylphie, you succeeded in drawing upon the energies of nature during the battle. Were you watching us? Were you standing there watching us? How did you... Yes, I did. I'm not really sure how it happened. I remember thinking how badly I wanted to help Satora, and then I suddenly felt the power surging through me. That is as it should be. One does not simply choose to borrow from nature's strength. The mind may command only that which the heart permits. In your desperation to help your friend, you opened your heart to nature, and nature responded to your need. But we must not forget your part in this, Satora. It is clear to me that your journey with Sylphie has brought you still closer to the pinnacle of our arts. I believe you are ready for the last of my teachings. Thus it is with great pleasure that I pass on another of our guild's magics. A more potent form of the Cure spell is now yours to command. I have no doubt that it will serve you well in your continuing endeavors. Wheresoever you go, nature will go with you, my friend. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path. Alright, we got Cure 2. I feel like this is different from when I first did Conjurer, like 2 years ago. I don't remember for sure, so don't quote me on this. But I'm pretty sure it was a different spell entirely that we got, which has since been removed from the game. I think is what they gave you at this point. They switched it to Cure 2. Cure 2 makes a lot of sense, but it's very funny, if I'm remembering that correct, that they removed the spell and had to give you something else instead. Okay, it looks like we're already doing fine on all this. We could get the Altered Velveteen Hose, but I'm gonna get the money. And we have learned Cure 2. And we hit level 31. Nice. Alright then, with that... Oh hey, we already have a materia on that. I think because I'm using that as Scholar. But yeah, with that... Now that we have finished up Conjurer level 30, Conjurer is now complete. So next time on Final Fantasy XIV, it's going to be a Sunday episode. We're going to be doing a lot of side quests here in, not really Gridania, but more so the North and Central Shrouds. Really as many of the quests as we can in the North and Central Shrouds. And I think there might be one special quest that you can only do as a level 30 Conjurer. I'll see everyone next time for that.